Isang masayang pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9:00 ng umaga hanggang 7:00 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Isang mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. Ako ang inyong lingkod, Tutor Madge. Welcome sa ating ETUlay, ang ating libreng online tutorial na hatid ng ating kagawaran ng edukasyon, ICTS EdTech. Ang programang ito ay inaasahang makatutulong at maging karagdagang kaalaman sa mga mag-aaral mula kinder hanggang senior high school, ALS, Alive, at SPED learners. Bukod sa pagsagot ng mga modules, ang ETUlay ay may mga special programs din na siguradong aabangan ninyo araw-araw. Katuwang ang ating mga minamahal na mga magulang at guro ay maitutulay natin ang pagkatuto. Kaya, ihanda na ang inyong module, lapis, papel o kwaderno. Information ihanda rin ang isip, mata at tenga sa isa na namang makabuluhang aralin. ICTS, tayo nang matuto. Kasama ang inyong volunteer online tutor sa oras na ito. Senior high school, Alive, SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our module, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Hello mga ka-ETUlay. Good morning sa inyong lahat mula Luzon hanggang Mindanao, pati na rin sa buong mundo. Dahil ang DepEd ETUlay ay #levelup na. We still have episodes na tiyak kagigiliwan ninyo mga kids. Ang mga tutors natin ay may mga inihandang sorpresa para sa inyo. At dahil level up na talaga tayo, bukod sa mga live episodes, ay mapapanood nyo rin ang inyong mga paboritong tutors sa TV, sa channel IBC 13.
Ang ating Math Remediation program from grade 4 to grade 6 ay makakasama na ninyo kami mga math sa yahit, Matgagandang Tutors every Wednesday, 10:30 to 11 a.m.
All the way to the land of Lapu-Lapu, si Tutor Mel.
Yes! Good morning, kids! And of course, mula naman sa lugar ng sikat na bamboo organ in Las Piñas, si Tutor Tolen.
Hello,
Hello, Tutor Tolen.
hello. Hello, Tutor Mel. You can watch us live here at our FB pages, DepEd EdTech Unit and DepEd Tayo.
Yes, you can also watch us simultaneously and as a replay in our YouTube channels, DepEd Philippines, DepEd EdTech Unit, and DepEd TV. At dahil talagang hashtag ETUlay level up na talaga tayo, we also have our DepEd ETUlay Facebook page and YouTube channel. You may scan these codes for your wonderful DepEd ETUlay experience.
What are you waiting for, kids, parents, guardians, and teachers? Do support us by clicking the subscribe button, notification bell for updates, and you will surely learn from all our DepEd ETUlay online tutorial episodes from kinder to senior high school in all subjects.
Yes, and we are also happy to tell you, kids, that DepEd ETUlay Facebook group has now 72,600 members
Wow!
and counting. Wow! So what are you waiting
Dami
for?
ah.
Oo nga, Tutor Tolen. So do follow, like, and be a member too para updated ka sa mga bagong episodes dahil talagang hashtag level up na ang DepEd ETUlay. Yay!
Kaya nakakatuwa at nakakataba ng puso, Tutor Mel, ang pagsubaybay at participation ng mga kids. Kaya kung handa na ang lahat, i-ready na ang lapis at papel at tayo ng mat-aral, matuto, at mat-enjoy.
Yes, and our math remediation lesson for this week is all about measurement of time.
Of course,
Oh.
Tutor Mel, at the end of our tutorial, you will be able to measure time at 12-hour and 24-hour clock and solve problems involving time. Tama, Tutor Mel?
Tama,
Tutor Mel,
Tutor.
parang napapansin ko, hindi ka pa naglalabas ng slides. Ano bang
Oh.
pangyayari dyan?
Hindi mo
Tutor
nakikita,
Mel.
Tutor Tolan?
Oo, tayo lang dalawa ang nakikita ko dito sa harapan.
Oh, okay. All right. Hindi pa pala
So,
nakikita ng
oo,
mga
dapat
kids yung nasa
oo.
screen natin.
Yes, dapat i-share mo, Tutor Mel.
Okay, nakashare na, Tutor Tolan.
Mahaba pa naman ang oras. We still have 24 hours para ma-share mo ang slides na yan.
Okay. All right. So, ano to, Tutor Tolan? Nakikita mo na?
Ayan. Okay,
Yes.
let's review, Tutor Mel.
Oo
Ano
nga,
ba
yes.
ang diniscuss natin last week?
Oo nga, Tutor Tolan. Before we proceed, let's review our past lessons. So it's all about solving simple equations involving more operations.
Okay.
All right.
So there are
So,
different steps, right, Tutor Mel?
Yes,
Ano ang number
tama.
1 step, Tutor Mel?
Yes. First step, kids, is to write the equation.
And step number
And-
2, kids, combine the variable and the terms to make a single term to find the true value of the variable.
Okay. And third is to solve and simplify.
And last but not the least, check by substitution. Palagi yan mga kids para tama lagi ang sagot natin. Right, Tutor Mel?
Yes, tama. So that we can verify if the solution to our problem is correct.
Correct.
Yes. Now, let's also remember, kids, that algebraic equations contain variables or symbols that stands for an unknown quantity. So, yung variables are often represented with letters like X, Y, or Z, but you can use any letters in the alphabet. And
So
most
therefore,
important,
yes, Tutor Mel, therefore, hindi nila muna gagamitin yung X for the operation na multiplication. So this time, gagamit muna tayo ng parentheses. Right, Tutor Mel?
Yes, tama, Tutor Tolen. So, let's try to recall, kids, our first example, applying the
Okay.
steps that we've known. Yes. Let's have this. 2 times quantity x plus 6 is equal to 3x. All right. So, first step is to write the equation. And next step, we have to combine the variable and the terms to make a single term to find the true value of the variable. But kung titingnan nyo, kids, you can see a parenthesis. So all we have to do is to distribute 2 para ma-remove yung parenthesis. So 2 times x is equal to 2x. Okay. Teka muna. Bumalik. Alright. So
Yan.
2 times x is equal to 2x. Tapos 2 times positive 6 is equal to positive 12 equals 3x. Right? So, we have to continue multiplying 2 times 6. That's why we got 12 here. Okay. And kids, kapag nabuo na ninyo ang new equation, well, after distributing 2, we now have 2x plus 12 is equal to 3x. This time, we will solve and simplify by combining like terms.
Yan.
So, yes, in this new equation, we can combine 2x and 3x. So, what we will do is to transfer 2x to the right. Okay, now, kapag nag-transfer tayo, huwag niyong kalimutan yung inverse operations. Kapag addition, dapat subtraction. At kapag multiplication naman, dapat division or vice versa. So we now have 12 equals 3x minus 2x because we already transposed 2x to the right side so that we will have a positive value. So let's simplify 3x minus 2x is equal to 1x, or simply x is equal to 12.
Yan. Dali lang pala,
Yes.
Tutor Mel.
Oo nga. Dapat tututulan. And most importantly, Raziel, Brandon, and Josh, dapat you have to check by substituting the value of x to the original equation. So our value of x is equal to 12, and our original equation is 2 times quantity x plus 6 is equal to 3x. Okay, so papalitan natin ang value of x into 12. So magiging 2 times quantity 12 plus 6 is equal to 3 times 12. You can add 12 plus 6, to, which is equal to 18, and then multiplying it to 2 is equal to 36. Now, it will also be equal to 3 times 12, which is equal to 36. Meron ring ibang paraan, Tutor Tolen, sa pag-check. Kasi kanina, sabi natin, we have to distribute 2 to remove yung parentheses, di ba?
Yes.
So for substituting Kyle, Glessy, and Sophia, you can also try distributing 2 after you substituted it with the value of x. So, for example, 2, the original equation, 2 times quantity x plus 6 is equal to 3x. And then we substituted it with the value of our x after we distributed 2. So 2x plus 12 equals 3x. Tapos dito, papalitan na natin ang value of x natin na 12. So 2 times 12 is 24 plus 12 is equal to 3 times 12, 36. And 24 plus 12 is equal to 36, which is also equal to the right side. So, ibig sabihin that the solution
Tama.
to our equation is actually correct.
Yes, tama yung value ng x. So let's have another example, Tutor Mel. Let's solve for the unknown value for this equation. 5n is equal to 2n plus 6. So step number 1, write the equation. Okay? And then step number 2, We have to combine the variable and the terms to make a single term to find the true value of the variable. When you transpose on the other sides of the equation, remember to use the inverse operation. If it's positive, it will become negative. Or if it's addition, it will become subtraction. So we transfer 2n on the left side para kasama na niya si 5n. So lahat
Mm-mm.
ng merong variable, pagsamahin na natin. And then may iwan sa right side yung 6. Okay? So we simply subtract 5n minus 2n. Ang isusubtract lang natin mga kids, yung numerical. So 5 minus 2 is 3. And then we copy the variable n. So we will have 3n is equal to 6. Since we are looking for the value of n and we have to simplify it, we have to divide both the left and right side of the equation by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1 times n. Matitira na lang sa left, n. And then 6 divided by 3 will become 2. So the value of n now is equal to 2. So last step natin, always remember lagi tayong mag-check by substitution. So we replace the value of n in the original equation. So 5n is equal to 2n plus 6. Change n or substitute the value of n, which is 2. So you will have 5 times 2 is equal to 2 times 2 plus 6. 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 6. So 4 plus 6 is 10. You would notice you will have 10 is equal to 10. So that means the value of our n is correct. Right, Tutor Mel?
Yes, napakadali lang, kids. All you have to do is to follow the steps that we gave you. So let's have another example. 4n plus 5 is equal to 6n minus 7. Okay, so following the steps, we have to write the equation and then combining like terms. So lahat ng mga whole numbers at lahat ng mga may variables, they should be grouped on one side. Okay, so we have combined uh, 5 plus 7 is equal to 6n. Yung 4n natin dito, if we transfer it to the right side, magiging minus 4n.
Yes.
All right. So let's simplify. 6n minus 4n is equal to 2n, and 5 plus 7 is equal to 12. Now, you have noticed, kids, that 12 is equal to 2n. Yung 2n natin nasa right side. You can also write it this way. 2n is equal to 12 because they are just the same.
Yes,
All
kasi
right?
symmetrical sila, Tutor Mel.
Tama. And Cherry, Christine, and Alex, huwag kalimutan, always solve and simplify, okay? Because we are only looking for the value of n, not 2n. So all we have to do is to divide both sides by 2. So whatever you do to the left side, you also have to do it to the right side. So 2n is equal to 12. We will divide it by 2. All right? So we will be canceling 2. It becomes n, and 12 over 2 is equal to 6. All right, so the solution to our equation is actually 6, and we will try to prove that if it's true. So we have to check by substitution, replacing the value of n, which is equal to 6, in the original equation. So 4n plus 5 is equal to 6n minus 7. And 4n, we will replace it with 6. So 4 times 6 is 24 plus 5 is equal to 6 times 6, 36 minus 7. So 24 plus 5 is equal to 29, which is also equal to 36 minus 7, 29 din ang sagot.
Yes. So, ibig
Okay.
sabihin, tama ang nakuha nilang value of our variable. Right, Tutor Mel?
Yes. Yes. Now, okay, kids. So we already know how to solve equations involving one or more operations. This time, kids, let us now try solving problems about measurement of time. Oh.
Oh, exciting yan, Tutor Mel.
Oo nga. Yes, Tutor Tolen. So let us place. All right. So we have here Inyake. Oh,
Ay, si
Inyake is
Iñaki.
from. Oh, Inyake is from Las Piñas. Is a transferee student in Babagwan Elementary School. Hopefully, next school year, Tutor Tolen, lilipat na kayo dito sa Cebu. All right.
Yes.
Yes. And he is advised that his first class is 8 a.m. He needs 25 minutes to pray before going out of bed, 15 minutes to do his daily devotional, 10
Wow.
minutes to eat his breakfast, 20
Sarap.
minutes to take a bath, 10 minutes to get dressed, and 40 minutes to travel to school. Now, kasi new student si Iñaki, he wants to be in school by 7 a.m. So, how much time does Iñaki need to get ready for school? So, ang
Siyempre,
unang gagawin, yes,
yes. Siyempre, Tutor Mel, kailangan good impression si Iñaki dyan sa school niyo.
oo nga, first impression last.
Yan. Kasi making good impression, Tutor Mel. Meron
Yes,
akong
tama.
quotation na nabasa eh. Ano
Oh,
ba
okay,
yun?
okay.
Tungkol sa good impression, di ba, Tutor Mel?
Oh, yes. Very good, Tutor Tolan. Okay, so this time, Tutor Tolan, let us place on a table the daily routine of Iñaki. Right?
Ayan. Kasi di ba, making good impression, Tutor Mel, is an important thing in building friendships. Iñaki wants to meet his new classmates even before the class starts. The table on the next slide shows his morning routine and the time he spends for each task. O, di ba, Tutor Mel? May time
Oo nga.
management kaagad si Iñaki.
Okay, ang galing. Alright. So, lahat pala ng time na inilaan niya, there is a total. It's a total of 120 minutes. Oh, galing! May time management.
Yes, Tutor Mel. Since
Oh,
Iñaki needs 120 minutes to get ready for school, this means he should wake up 120 minutes before 7 in the morning so that he will not be late. Di ba, Tutor
yes.
Mel?
Tama, Tutor Tolen. And for us to know what time is 120 minutes before 7 a.m., he will not be late for school. We must know, Tutor Tolen, tinawag ko ng sarili ko.
O, di ba?
Yes, we must know, kids, Alex, Vanessa, and Justine, how many hours are there in 120 minutes. So, kids, let's try to familiarize the table of measurement in time.
Yan. Para malaman natin kung ilan ba yung 120 minutes before 7 a.m.
Yes. Tutor Tolen?
Yan. So there are different unit of measurements in time and their equivalent. So 1 millennium is 10 centuries, 1 century is 10 decades, 1 decade is equivalent to 10 years, 1 year is to 12 months, and then 1 month is to 4 weeks. Ilan namang days pag isang linggo, Tutor Mel?
Yes, kids. If 1 week, we have 7 days. 1 day is equivalent to 24 hours. 1 hour is equivalent to 60 minutes. And 1 minute is equivalent to 60 seconds. Right?
So yan. So tandaan nyo yan mga kids ha, kailangan natin yan para ma-convert natin yung 120 minutes into hours. Go on, Tutor Mel.
Yes. Yes. So, kids, if we are going to write a ratio wherein 1 hour is to 60 minutes, which is equal to n. This is the equivalent hour, which is equal to 120 minutes. So, dapat we have to recall our past lessons regarding ratio and proportion. So, we get
Yes.
the product of the means and the extremes, Yung means, yung nasa loob. And the extremes, yung mga nasa labas.
Or
Alright?
tutor Mel, di ba? Pwede rin natin yan isulat as fraction form, right? So, yung ratio na
Yes.
yan, pwede natin isulat wherein 1 hour is to 60 minutes is also equal to 1 hour over 60 minutes. And then we copy the equal sign. We also have the ratio n hours is to 120 minutes can be written as n hours over 120 minutes. And then we use, since they are fractional na, Tutor Mel, pwede na tayong mag-cross multiply. Tama ba, Tutor Mel?
Yes, tama kids. We can do a cross multiplication with these equivalent fractions, and we have to find the missing variable n. Okay.
Yes.
Naaalala ko, Tutor Tolin, yung sinabi mo noon na butterfly
Butterfly.
method. Yes.
Yes,
Tama.
butterfly.
Okay.
Paro-paro
So,
G.
okay, yes, tama. Butterfly method. Okay. So, 1 times 20. Okay, so we have 1 times 120 is equal to 60 times n. Okay, and if we simplify this, it's 120 is equal to 60n. Now, kids, hinahanap lang natin yung n. So, we will be dividing both sides by 60. All right, and then cancel this out. It will now become n. So, 120 divided by 60 is equal to 2. Can also be written as n is equal to 2 because kids, they are just symmetrical.
Yan, that's correct, Tutor Mel. So, ibig sabihin, yung 120 minutes before 7 a.m. means 2 hours before 7 a.m. That means Iñaki needs to wake up at 5 in the morning. Right, Tutor Mel?
Yes. Yes, napakaaga nun.
Ako, this also means Tutor Mel, I should wake up earlier so that Iñaki can have a hearty breakfast before he goes to school. Buti na lang malapit na matapos ang school year. Medyo magbabakasyon na si Iñaki at tayo rin, Tutor Mel.
Yes, that is so true, Tutor Tolan. Excited na rin ako sa bakasyon natin. Pero let us identify first the time being asked on the following, okay? So, kids, here. Now, kapag sinabing noon, ano kayang ibig sabihin nun? Noon. This can also be written as 12 noon.
Yan. How about
Okay.
midnight? So pag midnight, kids, ibig sabihin, you can write it as 12 m.n. or 12 midnight. Tutor Mel, kapag ganitong oras, nagbabagong anyo na ako. Sa kama. Mahimbing na ang tulog ko niyan, Tutor Mel.
Ikaw talaga, Tutor Tolan. Akala ko naman si Barbie ka na. Alright. How about 2 hours and 20 minutes after 3 p.m.? Okay. Now, kapag after kids, it means you have to add to the current time. So, 3 here is actually the hour, and the 2 zeros here are actually referring to minutes. So, we have to add to the current time. So, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. And the minutes here plus 20 is equal to 20. Kasi 0, 0, 0 lang siya. So, therefore,
Yan.
kids, it's 5:20 p.m.
Yung 2 hours and 20 minutes after 3 p.m. How about 4
Yes.
hours and 9 minutes before 7:30, Tutor Mel? So 4 hours and 9 minutes before 7:30 a.m. Before means you have to subtract to the current time. So ang current time natin 7 minus 4 hours, you will have 3 hours. And then 30 is your minutes. So 30 minus 9 minutes is equal to 21. So that means yung 4 hours and 9 minutes before 7:30 means 3 hours and 21 minutes in the morning. Yan.
Yes, early in the morning. Okay. Now, ano naman, kids, pag sinabi nating half past 4 in the afternoon?
Ano naman
Okay?
kaya yan?
Yes. Kapag sinabi nating past, it means after. You have to add to the current time. At kapag sinabi naman nating half, it means half an hour. So meron tayong 60 minutes in an hour. So half means 30 minutes. So 4 p.m., right? 0, we didn't add anything. Plus, yung minutes natin, 30 minutes. Okay? So, kapag sinabi natin half past 4 p.m., therefore, it's 4:30 p.m. or
Oh,
4:30 in the
in the
afternoon.
afternoon. Galing. How about 3 minutes to midnight, Tutor Mel? Three
Yes.
minutes to midnight. Okay, so 2 means before you have to subtract from the current time. And then midnight means 12 MN or 12 ng gabi. O yan. So we subtract 1 hour sa 12. So we will have 11. And then 60 minus 3 minutes is 57 minutes. So therefore, yung 3 minutes to midnight, that means it's 11:57 in the evening or
Yes.
PM because before it's midnight. O, ayan. Bago maggabi, bago mag-12 midnight, no, Tutor Mel. Ayan, tamo
Oo.
nagbabagong anyo na ako. Magpalapit na mag-12 midnight. Okay.
Oh, yes. All right. Now, ano naman ibig sabihin nito, Janelle, Ninya, and Maan, kapag sinabi natin quarter after 6:50 p.m.? Okay. So, quarter means 1/4 an hour. So, we have 60 minutes in 1 hour and divided by 4, which is equal to 15 minutes. Right? So, yung hour natin, wala
Gagawin.
tayong idadagdag. Yes, wala tayong
Ayan.
gagawin. 50 minutes, we are going to add 15 to it. So 50 plus 15 is equal to 65 minutes. Now, wala tayong 65 minutes, so we have to convert 60 to 1 hour. So yung 6 natin, we have to add 1. So 6 becomes 7. At saka yung 50 natin, we subtracted 60 from it. So 65 minus 60 is equal to 5.
Ayan.
Alright? Equal to 5. So ang time ay magiging 7:05 p.m.
Yun ang ibig sabihin ng quarter after 6:50 p.m. That will
Yes,
be
tama.
7:05 p.m. So remember kids, the abbreviation AM is short for the Latin phrase ante meridiem. Tama ba ang aking pronunciation? Which means before noon. While the abbreviation PM is the short for the Latin phrase. O, Tutor Mel, parang nag-freeze ka dyan, Tutor Mel? Ibig sabihin naman ng PM is the Latin phrase post meridiem, which means after noon. Ayan. Tutor Mel, kumusta ka naman? Medyo bigla kang nag-freeze dyan. Tutor Mel. Ayan. Habang nag-aano si Tutor Mel, babalik ang kanyang internet connection. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Ayan. So, nawala si Tutor Mel. Ako muna ang mag-share ng Yan, ako muna ang mag-share ng aking tab kasi nawala bigla si Tutor Mel. Okay. Yan, teka lang po ha. Meron lang tayong konting technical difficulty. So, dito na tayo sa Yan. Ganyan talaga pag live, di ba? Nagkakaroon ng technical difficulty because of the internet connection. Ito. Okay. Yan, sana nakikita ninyo ang ating presentation. Okay, umiikot-ikot din siya. Ayan. So the abbreviation PM is the short for the Latin phrase post meridium, which means after noon. Okay? So meron tayong tinatawag na 12-hour and 24-hour clock. Sa mga military, ito po ang ginagamit nila. So let's say we have this table of 12-hour clock and 24-hour clock, which is the military clock. So on 10 a.m., it means 10 hours, and then 11 a.m., 11 hour. And then after ng 12 noon, you have the 12-hour. 1 p.m., mag-a-add lang tayo dun sa 12-hour ng 1. Okay, so magiging 13-hour na. And then, for 2 p.m., you have 14-hour. Yan, military time. So pag sinabing 14-hour, you have already the afternoon. And until maging afternoon na mag-a-add lang tayo na mag-a-add dun sa 12-hour natin. So 3 p.m. is 15-hour, 4 p.m. is 16-hour, and so on and so forth. Hanggang 7 p.m. magiging 19-hour na siya. Okay, so yan ang military clock na tinatawag. Okay, pagdating ng 12 midnight, mapapansin niyo mga kids, nag-back to 00 hour na siya. So ibig sabihin nun, 12 midnight na siya. 24-hour clock ng military clock. Okay? So try nga natin itong sumusunod na given. What is the military time for 12:01 a.m.? I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Write it in our chat box. Okay, very good. Ang galing. Ay, dyan ata si Tutor Mel.
Yes.
Yan. So, we have 00:01 hour or military time for 12:01 a.m. How about these kids? Yan, Tutor Mel, nandito na kami. What is the military time for 11:59 p.m.? So, 11:59 p.m., I'll give you 5 seconds again to write your answer in our chat box. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yan, very good. Ang galing ni Martin Dave, ha? Ang sagot ay 23 and 59 hour, which is equivalent to military time for 11:59 p.m. Yan. Let's have another problem about the measurement of time. Let's say, for example, we have a train which is leaving Divisoria on Monday late afternoon and is supposed to arrive in Naga at 10:33 a.m. on Tuesday. If the estimated journey time is 16 hours and 45 minutes, at what time should the train leave Divisoria? For this problem, we will be giving you 1 minute, right, Tutor Mel?
Yes,
To
1 minute,
answer
kids.
Yan, oh. Okay? So, hello sa inyong lahat. Okay? So, write your answer in our chat box.
Yes.
Hello sa lahat ng mga estudyante ko, especially ang 9 Generosity and ang faculty members ng Talon Village National High School, especially si Mira, to our principal, Sir Angelo D. Ormas, our SDO Las Piñas Superintendent, Dr. Joel T. Torrecampo, our SDO, Math Education Supervisor, Dr. Gina Agites. Ayan, you can do it, kids. Hello kay si Trisha Mantong, a grade 6 Jego Silang, watching with her teacher, advisor, Miss Ellen D. Estakaan of San Roque Central Elementary School, San Roque District, Davao City, Region 9. Happy birthday sa mga ate ko, kay Ate Rai, kay Ate Met, and kay Princess Angela. Hello sa makulit kong apo na si Riri. At sa mga angels ko, si Ice Ira and Inyaki. Ayan. Comment your answer in
Happy
our chat
birthday!
box. Ano kaya ang magiging sagot ninyo?
Yes,
Tutor
Ayman,
Mel.
Nathan, Shane, sagot-sagot na.
Ayan. Sa Tutor Mel, ang kanilang sagot ay okay.
Yay!
Tama ang naging sagot nila. So, hindi ko na i-explain Tutor Mel ha, pero ang sagot ay so journey time is 16 hours and 45 minutes. That means medyo mahaba yan. We now have 17 and 48 hour Monday or military time yung una, 5:48 in the afternoon Monday, yung journey ng train. O, let's have the second example, Tutor Mel.
Yes.
Send your heart, and emojis.
Yes, to show that you love math. Okay,
Yes. Tutor
so
Mel.
question number 2. Okay, so this time, kids, let's have Trixie started her homework at 5:30 p.m. and she finished it at 8:05 p.m. So, kids, the question would be, how long in minutes did it take her to do her homework? So, bibigyan namin kayo ulit ng 1 minute to answer this one. And comment your answers in our chat box. Hello sa lahat ng mga estudyante ko, grade 5 Justiniani and grade 5 science class of Babagbuan Elementary School. Also, hi to Isaiah, Angelo, Nash, Christian, Abigail, Ashlyn, Dane, Elijah, Gabriel, and Ray. Alright. At sa administrator namin, si Dr. Malingin, Ma'am Rebecca Turing, at yung mga magaganda naming mga direktor. Kapitan Roma, Kapitan
Hello.
Ezra.
Yes.
Yes.
Yan. Kay Kat Madge. Hello.
Yes. Hello po.
Ayan.
Mababait
Hello
yung
din
mga
kay Sarah
direktor.
Marantal.
Yes.
Grade 5
And-
SSES Pinaod Central School.
Yes. Hello, Sarah. Okay. She's actually watching together with her advisor, Ma'am Jane. Ma'am Genter Jane. Okay.
Ganda ng pangalan ha. Genter Jane.
Oo.
So send your hearts. So ano ang sagot, Tutor Mel?
Yes. Okay.
Yan. Tingnan
So
natin
ito,
kung
kids.
ano ang tamang sagot.
Oo. Yes, if we add 30 plus 35 is equal to 65. So yung 65, we will subtract 60. Alright? So 65 minus 60 is equal to 5. And we will be adding 1 hour to 7. So it will be 8 o'clock. So altogether we added 3 hours and 5 minutes to get to 8:05 p.m. From 5:30 to 8:05 p.m. So she spent 3 hours and 5 minutes. But the question, kids, is how long in minutes ba yung 3 hours and 5 minutes? Okay, so we know that in 1 hour we have 60 minutes. So we will be multiplying 60 times 3 is equal to 180 minutes plus 5 minutes. So it's a total of 185 minutes.
Yan.
Yes.
So send your hearts and some love today in our comment section if you now love math and understood our lesson. Heart, and happy days. Napakahusay at gagaling ninyo talaga. Our way of thanking each one of you who participated and keep on posting their gawa ko posts ko activities. Congratulations sa inyong lahat.
Yes. And we would like to recognize your effort and time in doing so. So we have congratulations to... Dun, dun, dun. Yes, yung pinaka diligent natin ng mga participants. We have Heavenly Heart Tanghian, grade 4, Perido of San Roque Central Elementary School. We also have Glessy Hahalia, grade 5 science class of Babagwan Elementary School. Adrian Ray Rivera, grade 6 Pluto of San Pedro Villa Concepcion Elementary School.
And we also have Clyde Lia Mangiliman ng Dila Santa Rita Elementary School, grade 4 Bonifacio. We also have Syra Akia Aguyen Juliano, grade 4 Uranus from San Pedro Villa Concepcion Elementary School, Rojas East District SDO Isabela. And last but not the least, syempre, ang pinaka-active natin si Enrico Dalupan, grade 1 active of Santa Barbara Elementary School, Division of Bulacan, Region 3. Congratulations, kids!
Yay! Very good, yes.
Yeah, thank you for your support and participation. Keep it up, kids. For our gawa ko, post ko for this tweet, there are 3 clocks that alarm at the same time. The first clock alarms every 6 minutes. The second clock alarms every 10 minutes. Ang daming S, no? And the third clock alarms every 15 minutes. At what time will the 3 clocks alarm together again? No? Tutor Mel, anong gagawin nila pagtas nilang isolve yan?
Yes, kids, you only have to post a picture of yourself holding a clock with your answer shown on it, okay? And make sure, kids, to post it in our DepEd ETUlay Facebook page with hashtag ETUlay Level Up Na, hashtag TutorTolen, hashtag TutorMel.
Yeah, and don't forget, kids, DepEd ETUlay and tutors, us plus you, minus the drama, a fraction of your heart, we will be able to solve problems. Oy, bumalik ako, Tutor Mel. Because we make the perfect equation. Kids, remember to give your 101% for whatever you do and always do it with your whole heart and with a smile. Tutor Mel?
Yes. Tama, yay! And kids, with our Lord's guidance and divine providence, maitulay natin ang pagkatuto ng mga bata kahit nasa kanilang mga bahay tayo. So mga kids, magkita-kita tayo every Wednesday, 10:30 to 11 a.m. for our grade 4 to grade 6 math remediation program. You may also catch us live via our Facebook pages, DepEd ETUlay, DepEd EdTech Unit, and DepEd Tayo. Also in our YouTube channels, DepEd ETUlay, DepEd Philippines, and DepEd TV.
Yan. So we also want to hear feedback from you. Ayan, Tutor Mel. So, scan this QR code. Ayan, balikan natin yan. Scan this QR code for your ETUlay feedback experience or go to your web browser and type https://tinyurl.com ETUlay feedback form. Ayan, scan na, Tutor Mel.
Yes!
So, kaya mabilis lang ang araw, kaya talina't mat-aral, matuto, at mat-enjoy.
Daghang salamat sa pag-tune in at panunood ng aming episode this week. Kami ang inyong math sayahing tutors every Wednesday, 10:30 to 11 a.m. Up next, storytelling K-3 nila Tutor Romary and Tutor Julius Beth. Muli, ako si Tutor Mel.
Ako naman po si Tutor Tolen. As we always say,
Hashtag
happy lang
always.
always. Bye! See you next week!
Take care, kids!
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag ETUlay Level Up. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!